It happened again. Yet another blonde-haired, blue-eyed American is pulling up to Japan. But he ain't like the others. Instead of a demon, they had the MC calling his ass a superhero. This glazing is unheard of, but understandable. Cause he came off that jet in style. Suit and tie, hair slicked back, out here being charismatic to the media and everybody. But he only had one thing on his mind. Even though he was jet lagged, he said, I need to get in that gym. And when we pull up to his public sparring session, we see him just piecing up the locals one by one. Bro had this man in an infinite combos of 1-2s as he set his mouthpiece flying with that final right hand. But he really woke up that day just to get knocked out. And this butt booty naked nigga right here is locked in cause he know all about that PTSD, that post Takamura stress disorder. Cause he saw Brad Hawks has spazzing around acting like he was off a perk just by hearing his name. Jesus! That man left his mark. But we get to that press conference and Takamura woke up to play the villain this arc. Homie was not messing with Eagle's Makino Uchi's ex-personality, as he said fuck that handshake and straight up called bro corny as he walks away, back turned to the enemy. But now it's fight day, and after Miyata beat that bloody cross coach for the 100th time, the main event was here at last. And Takamura came in there looking like a straight mismatch, cause he had a whole hawk suit on while he's facing the Eagle. But he is destined to take an L. We just gonna ignore that as he locks in finally and we begin the boxing. As Eagle comes in there with a sniper of a jab, which Takamura ate like light work. As he fires back a missile, as they just begin exchanging blows, nobody landing nothing solid. As Takamura off screen grazes Eagle with a left. And he then smells blood. Look at him, not playing any type of games. But David then pulls off that James Harden step back and resorts to straight defense, as Takamura takes full advantage, charging forward like a raging bull, and that body is looking like free pickings. But it's also looking like bait, so he continues targeting that CTE area. But somehow, someway, he found himself on those damn ropes. And look at Eagle just staring him down the whole time, with that Hall of Fame Intimidator badge activated. But my man bounces off them ropes and then telegraphs the fuck out of his right hand as he continues swinging and doing no damage until that guard breaks, which causes Eagle to fire back. Bro had this man retreating back as Takamura then pulls that Vegeta out there looking mad exposed. But Eagle ain't falling for that bait, so he goes on yet another assault, though this time it's looking a little different as he's closing that distance, about to clobber him with that left hand. Fight! Saved by the bell. But that next round starts and Takamura again violently swinging on him, though his blows is getting straight shoulder block each time as he refuses to go for that body. But oh man, Kamogawa fears that Takamura has been studied as Eagle slips past his next punch and caves his cheek in with a right hand. And now I'm afraid Takamura is about to get cooked, as he comes in only to get clipped in the chin as Eagle weaves everything in sight and yanks him with a jab. And believe it or not, this man is pulling his punches. The lack of urgency seems like disrespect, which has Takamura fuming as he rushes in to get countered with a feather punch, as he now just starts swinging wide, making mistakes all around the canvas. He gets counter punched with a main left hand. Had his knees weak, his arms are heavy, as he steps back only to find himself in the corner yet again. Eagle is playing chess out here, not checkers, which leads him to now turn the tables and he goes on his own assaults as he gets bopped with a quick right hand. But Takamura counters with a Hawk-esque uppercut that grazes him, and now he puts on a weaving clinic as he does his signature stare down, and he throws another heavy blow, and then he proceeds to throw it almost could have been upper, but he looks shook off. And bro has the crowd cheering his name as he goes back to his head first charging tactic, but he then gets blasted by a counter punch, causing him to rep my people by taking that knee. But Takamura gets back up furious, throwing haymakers and swinging wide like he's KSI, as he then gets sniped with a nasty left hand, which makes his knees weak. but he held on by doing this zesty ass jump. Look at bro, who is not Aoki. Lock in. But we get to that corner and Eagle is stressing. He know we go a night if Takamura gets him with a clean combo. And that next round begins with Takamura not learning a damn thing, as he throws another KSI haymaker and then just gets clobbered by another punch. And then he just continues to get his head sprayed back with a consecutive jab. Now homie just does the most outrageous foot plants in history just to throw another haymaker. Shit is not looking good. Kamigawa finna have a stroke watching this, as Eagle then attacks that cheek yet again. But he then suddenly stops on a dime after he senses that spiritual pressure Takamura is putting out, and goes back to weaving all his swings in sight, as Takamura does one last upper, then just closes the distance completely. As Neji would say, he's within range. This man's face says it all. It's time to violate, as the OST changes and he delivers a heavy body blow. Damn near had his knees buckling, as he now pulls a Uno reverse and puts him in the corner. And now Takamura preps for his most lethal attack, as they square up, but Ego said not today. But believe it or not, Takamura is on Aizen timing, as the next liver blow was all according to his plan, as he pushes forward and clips him with a right hand. So Ego goes in for the clinch, but Takamura said, "Get the fuck off of me. Buddy is getting eaten alive out there," giving us an iconic dialogue. Jesus! Hello, darkness, my old friend. But the bell rang before Takamura could put him down for good. And Eagle, knowing he got saved by the bell, said he gonna pop a revive like Subaru. Lock back in. And for the second time in this match, Takamura gives us his best Aoki impression and charges forward as he blasts David's guard open and gives him a straight right hand, having him falling flat on that canvas. But as always, it is not over, as he gets back up and starts spamming his textbook 1-2. That's just missing its mark every time, as they have a duel exchange. But now we have a major problem, because the aftermath of that left my boy Takamura leaking like a faucet. That man has an obvious weak point. This is not looking good. But the superhero said, "Nah nigga, we hitting that body," as he now just starts spamming body blows, refusing to go for the eye. And this nonsense had Takamura fuming yet again. He don't like being belittled, as he then throws two KSI-esque haymakers and then gets minked on the face, leading to a faint body blow as the round ends. But he said, "Nah, I'ma do my own thing," as the next round begins with something tragic happening. Takamura goes in for another wide swing, and whether it be on purpose or not, he collides into Ego head first, as we now have his eyelid leaking on the canvas. Oh my god. But Takamura is a demon, as he said, "I ain't like you, I'm going for that eye." This man is a ruthless monster. Call him Kenpachi, damn it. As he whacks him with a nice left and then sends his ass to the corner, and he just starts unloading. Right hand, right hand, right hand. This man was fighting for his life as the round ends. But Eagle catches his second win in the next round and starts doing everything he can to put this beast down, as they then bless us with an epic wallpaper of right hands. And we now see Takamura with his hair messy. You know it's rats when we see that, as they both activate the Hajime no Ippo visual prowess, as their fists collide into each other, and then again, and then again. But now we have a problem, because a doctor pulls up to see if the cuts are too severe to continue the match. And when he got to Takamura, he said, "Nigga, you need to tap the fuck out." The power of gaslighting and plots is on Takamura's side. But this joint was low-key hype. And when we get to that corner, Kamigawa cannot stop the bleeding. But Takamura activates his Hashirama cells and was able to stop the bleeding on his own. Nah, this nigga is not human. But Eagle came out that corner on business, as he hit him with a quick 1-2, and he just starts unloading left jabs to his face, as he then slip counters Takamura's retaliation. This is a textbook round right now, though Takamura throws a life-threatening upper, leaving his knees weak, as he now hit him with a right, left, right, though he gets back almost instantly. These boys is hustling out there, as now this man Takamura is cooked. Buddy is pretty much legally blind, meaning he's free pickings out there. Only thing he sees is that visual prowess in his feet. But he said, "If I'ma die, I'ma take you with me." But when they both get back up, Eagle takes full advantage of a blind man. But blind or not, Takamura is still landing blows, cause Eagle's knees buckle for the 5th time, as he now begins to understand the PTSD. But now it's officially crunch time, as we get a Wii Sports POV, as David goes in there with a barrage of jabs non-stop, as he then cooks him with a right hand, as Kamogawa was about to throw in that towel. But Takamura said job's not finished, as he goes back to the basics with the most nasty counter punch in the series, leaving him straight frazzled, as he now goes left hand, right hand, left hand. Good night.
Nope. 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 Mission accomplished.
That was all she wrote after he hit him with that Itadori, as Takamura claimed his 2nd world belt and established himself as a demon. Like I said, that man is Kenpachi.